Hello, everyone. Um, you know me and this uh, technology. If you are there, this is Joanna. This is your lady Joanna, and I'm coming tonight with just a little chat, and it's going to be all about Martell Holt, of course. Martell Holt. I've been on a little break, and Melody and Martell went to court, and I haven't got the straight of what happened in court. I don't know how the custody went today. I don't know what happened. Was it today? But anyway, um, what really I want to talk about is it's so much. So just come on in and let's talk about what do you think about the way Melody handled Tank when he wrote down her credit card numbers? We want to talk about that. And we want to talk about the example Martell Holt is setting out there for his children, for his son. You know how they say um, the boys need the father. Oh boy. We must not forget it takes two to make a child, a mother and a father. And that is Martell Holt's son. Um, so a little bit of that just might be in his blood. She's gonna have to work on that. And when it come down to my opinion on what happened, she did right not to, like screaming at him and stuff like that. But what she should have told him, it was stealing. If you take somebody's card without their permission or you write down numbers on anything, I don't know where he even got that from or what possessed this kid to do anything like that unless he was maybe asked to do it. So anyway, we're going to talk about that. Um, we're going to talk about how I feel as a mother in the situation that happened to Melody today, and we'll get back to Martell Hotel. If it had been my son, me, and I come back to the car, number one, I would have, old as he is, he would have been pumping my gas. So that's how the difference in us. Because my sons learned at an early age when they was old enough to do this, do that, know what gas I use and all this, mama don't pump no gas. Not as long as you're in the car with me. That's number one. Mama don't pump gas. So he should have been, let me tell you about, if you could take a video of your parents, you got her phone without her permission. Now I'm not so sure that it was all his decision to do that. Yeah. And now this. And then I think we need to like hold off on talking so much about what the kids do in to the bloggers. That's number one. Hey hon, come on in, honey. And put your feel free to put in your um opinion. Okay, write your opinions. Because we're talking about a kid that has done something twice that could harm his mother twice. First time he went and took a video without her permission with her telephone, with her phone. I don't know who phone it was, the mom's or the dad's. But at any rate, a video was taken by a phone with the same kid we're talking about and videoed the parents. So he got some issues on mom and dad, I think, breaking up. And she said, I think she did say they were in counseling. That's a good step to have your kid in counseling. And we got to like toughen up on him. Toughen up on, hey everyone. Hey Angela. Hey Britt and hey Linda. So yeah, put your crowns up, honey. Put your crowns up. This is the Kingdom Crew. Still the Kingdom Crew, honey. We're talking about the Holts. Okay? Chip off the old block, don't fly far. It takes two parents to have a child, a mom and a dad. Martell was stealing ATM machines. That's stealing. I don't care what he was doing. He was stealing ATM machines. Now, here you got the kid taking a video of his parents without their permission. So I'm going to get back to that. That's number one. The second thing, while he's sitting up in the car, I wouldn't have had him sitting up in the car. He would have been out there pumping gas. That's just me, I said. Pumping gas, not sitting in a car. He is old enough to drive, what's those three-wheelers? He's old enough to play ball, baseball, softball, and all of this. And he's old enough to know all about Melody's businesses. He's old enough to pump gas in her car. That's the bottom line. And if I was Melody, I know them her kids, but baby, you talk about the father and the influence of another parent, because parents of divorced kids, they play games. If one of them is a little bit insane, and this kid is playing games, I would not let it go by just sugarfooting it, what I'm saying. I would not sugarfoot it to just say, pat him on the hand just because he's African American and say, oh, just ask for what you want and I would give it to you. No, it don't work like that, honey. No, first thing is, thou shalt not steal. He went in her pocketbook and was writing down all her credit card numbers. He will learn what to do, not to. It's called, honey, that's what I'm talking about. And then you can't, with something like that, that's a little bit too drastic just to say, don't steal, just ask for it. Oh, hell to the no. You know what I'm saying? You tell him that you do not steal. That's number one. Thou should not steal, honey. And I would have asked him, what made you write down my credit card numbers? Where did you get that from? I would have asked him questions. I think he got off too easy for them to be so smart. That's what I'm saying, Linda, because that was an adult move, what he did. He did two adult moves right close together. He took that video to let the world know that those two were together. Hey, hon. He took a video to let the world know my mom and my dad are together. That don't look like a kid's move. Then you're going to write down all the credit card numbers in your mother's purse. I don't know for what reason other than buying stuff off the internet. That's wrong, 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 wrong. That's stealing. So that behavior could lead, should need a little bit more pressure than just a slap on the hand and sugarcoat. That's very serious because his daddy was accused of stealing ATM. So he got, stealing. That's a bad way to go. And then another thing, when it come down to my children, I wouldn't put on the internet and run to YouTube with my family business. I think she need to put some brakes on. Somebody that is close to Melody. I really do love Melody. I think she need to put some brakes on when it come down to her children. Exposure is good, but when it comes to personal stuff, no, that's a little bit too much. Because you got the whole world looking. You got the whole world looking at this kid already from taking that video of his parents. And then his father is, you might as well, everybody know Martell and his character. It's no secret that Martell is a cheater, pumpkin eater. And while he's should be co-parenting and doing like things like that, he's running women in the street and his kids looking at that. I just don't think that move that kid made was an adult move to write down credit cards, going through everyone. Why would he do his mom like that? That's like biting the hand that feeds you. If that is the new thing these days for kids to steal from their parents, then y'all got to let me know. Because I am this old lady and I might just be stuck back, in the 70s, in the 80s when I was raising my kids. But no way would my son would have been sitting in that car when I pulled up to a gas station. He would have known what to do. He would have gotten out and went round there and pumped my gas. That's number one, honey. Ain't no way no kid would have been sitting up in my car. I wouldn't have left him in there. What? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I'm talking about Martell's son. Martell, not Wendy Williams' son. I'm talking about Martell, Holt's child. Yeah. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm so hungry. But anyway, the word is on the street. After Martell Holt then ran through coleslaw and made her look like a slut from the Middle East, real bad. Now Cherie is I still say that's a phony and fake. Cherie and Martell look phony and fake to me. They don't look real. And Martell Holt should be shamed because I was just dancing all around it. But that sound like an adult mood. Yeah, that sound like some adult put this kid up to both things. Doing that video and taking down his mother's credit card numbers. I think he's being used. And I would have asked him, why did you do that before I even went on YouTube? Annette say, you are right. Old school. I think she needs to stay off of social media for a while. I don't mean any harm, but do the Bible and keep them around positive. Honey, that's what I'm talking about. See, you got them involved in too much. You showing them doing your business. You're talking a little bit too much. Involving the children in too much. Her pocketbook, honey. Angela, this young man was sitting in the car instead of pumping gas, writing down the credit card numbers. She said something told her when she got in the car, something was wrong. Then she looked, and there he was, then wrote down numbers from her credit card. She said, oh, no. And then she's first thing, you should ask me for what you want. You don't have to take it. No, I would have said, why would you steal? Use the word steal my numbers for my credit card. And why did you steal it? What made you steal this? Honey, yes, she did. It's getting too much. You know what? I love Melody. Y'all know I love Melody. But what I'm saying is, concentrate on yourself with these people. Hey, y'all, let's concentrate on yourself and your business. Grown-up stuff, leave the children out of it for a while. Leave them out of it. Now, if Kanye West can keep his children off of the internet, so can she. Hey, hon. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think that it's a little bit too much. The children are being exposed a little bit too much in you look like rushing them up to grow up. Let them be children, honey. Let them stay kids. You know, it's all right to teach them, train them up in the way you want them to go. But let me tell you this. Don't take away their childhood. Take it from somebody that's childhood was stolen from them. I didn't like that very well when I got to be an adult. Now, what I was saying about he was in the car with her purse. So she must felt comfortable with him leaving her purse with her kids. All right. What made him do that? She should have asked him that. Why did you do that? What made you do it? It wasn't enough questions. And you need to put the word stealing in there, because that's stealing. Let's not sugarcoat what I'm saying, you guys. Let's not sugarcoat stuff. She was wrong to do that. Her son is young, and she will probably feel the effect, because I'm sure the kids at school, honey, that's what I'm talking about. I would not have told social media anything about that. That'd have been between me and my honey. That was the wrong move on her part right there. If she got her mama, Miss Van, need to check her on that. Bike off now. Bike off with my grandkids. in this social media, back off. You involving them a little bit too much in the world, letting the world, come into the lives of the children, and all the kids at school gonna know he tried to steal from his mom. Honey, you putting your child on blast, and that just is too much. Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, let me tell you all, I was made to grow up when I was a kid. It's not fun doing adult things. When you are, let me tell you, it's all right to show your kids, but that working like that should not be the main focus of a kid on their mind. How to make a living just right now. Let lead by example for right now. Lead by examples. Put them where they can see. But I think you're trying to grow them up or something like that's too much. Mm-mm. That was a wrong move. That was a wrong melody move right there. That was a wrong melody move. That was too much. I think you're putting a little bit too much. I hope this video can reach out and somebody that knows her, because I love melody. And I did this video because that right there was on my heart. Yola say these kids are something else, different generation. They are exposed to lots of social media. I know they are exposed to lots of social media, and there are some parents that have a short lease on their children, because what this, what, y'all y'all can do what you want to with your children. Mine is grown. My baby going to be 39 in a couple of more weeks. 39, honey, probably older than some of y'all right now. And that's my baby. So now let me tell you this right here. I was the parent, but this generation coming up now is too much of what the children want, and you trying to make them work and all that kind of stuff right away. Back in the day, you showed them how to, do chores a little bit at a time. It's too much. It's just too much. I see them doing business and not really like doing stuff like to take care of themselves, for as maintenance, like making your own bed and clean up. Maybe they're gonna grow up with maids or something like that. Maybe if that's the right mindset, forgive me. But I think a kid should be a kid and stay. It's hard out here. It's so hard. So why rush your children to be doing adult things so quick? Give them time to be children. Take them skiing and stuff like that, and fishing. Where are the fishing poles and stuff like that? I don't understand it. I just don't. Children need to be children. Where are the jump ropes and the fishing poles and things like that in the cheerleading classes or something, the drama classes? It's too much. Too much of this work, learn how to work, make money, move, and make too much, honey. I don't care what you say. I don't care what generation. It is just too much for me. And putting all your children business on the street, just like you say, this is a new generation. What you think this new generation going to do when they see that this boy stole from his mama and credit card numbers like the daddy did, stole whole ATM machines, Are they alleged said that, or is that real for real? Why was he trying to get the numbers? Was that his idea, or was it somebody else's idea? I would have been getting, honey, I would have been drilling him like he was. And they said something about didn't march him off to the army. You don't have to march him. I'm the army. I'm the army. I am. Because I'd have drilled him so much, he would have got there. He wouldn't have never done that no more. No, honey. I would have drilled him like he was in Camp Lejeune Marine Corps. You don't pat them on the hand like that when they steal from you. And then what he should have been doing was learning how to pump gas in the car. Do he know how to pump gas? So this is technology. Pump gas or put the electric hose in there. One of the two. Whatever kind of car it is. He should know how to do it if he's such technology, But honey, it's besides me. That's what I want to come on here and say, because we all know that Hotel is a wreck. Is a wreck gone. He didn't already wreck. Remember, he was going to the wreck. Remember, Hotel was accident gonna happen. Well, the accident doesn't happen already. He done ran into a brick wall. Martell Holt. I tell you, it's the dirtiest thing I ever seen. This here bunch. This bunch. This a bunch. I've never seen a bunch like this. He's just a child, and the devil tempted him to do that. That's what happens to kids when their family is in. Yes, honey. That's what I was saying. That's two things he's done. When he took the picture, that right there was sending out signals. He want his mom and dad together. That's a normal reaction from a kid. But now stealing is a whole different another category. And it got something to do with her credit cards. And the daddy was punished by that. So now you got to remember that the kid got two sets of genes, and some from the mom and some from the dad. They can't all be my melodies. So she's gonna have to watch that, and I would watch that very closely since she put it out here for the world to see. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have known anything about it if she didn't tell it. We don't know nothing that nobody don't tell. This one allegedly, if she said it out her own mouth. So you have to do that. You know what? I don't want to hold you guys so long. What's the name? What the girl name is? Janelle. Her and her family going on a family trip. She told me tonight. So anyway, that's where your sister Janelle lives, on the trip. Yeah, they rebel when the family split. They do all sorts of things when the family split. And it's a sad thing. But you say that Yola say the kids' games online are so grown too much. I deleted my daughter. That's what I'm talking about, from her tablet, because I look at what happened to me, and my grandson got me standing up in the middle of a highway with a bun on the top of my head, tracking, can see where I am at all times. I don't like that. And then say, I pray her village talks to her because life is enough being regular, being famous is something else. I pray they get with um real, not fake, honey and net. That's what I'm talking about, honey. This is real life. This real life, and those are real children. Those are real kids here that parents are split up in the public for the world to see. You got to deal with all this. Now, everybody going to think this boy rich, and honey, they could be using him. I don't know if he mentally strong enough to handle peer pressure from bullies. Get your mama credit card. Honey, we don't know what made this child write his mama credit card. It could be deeper. Children make other kids do other things. I would have gotten to the bottom of this, what I'm saying. Yes. Listen, I was shocked at how much they are exposed to. I was concerned that Tate doing that too. Mel needs to talk. That, honey, that's what I'm talking about. That little brush off what I saw on the YouTube, her mama really needs to say, Van need to step in, because Melody, you are doing too much. I love you so much, and you're exposing the good and the bad of your children, would need to be private, and you're exposing what you have. The kids already looking at them kids, and somebody could, if Tank is not strong, not a strong little kid, they could bully him, make him get them numbers and anything else. Next thing you know, somebody gonna be in your house robbing you. Honey, you got to be careful. You got to be careful when you. I don't know if the kids are in private school or not. If them kids not in a private school, well, honey, look at him. Well, yeah, honey, that's a little bit too much. A little bit too much. I don't. How old is Tank? He's the oldest kid, right? Is he the oldest? Tank the oldest? I don't know how old he is, but God, he's the second child. My prayers are going to be with all of them, including Hotel. Cause honey, like I say, he have wrecked his train. Let me tell y'all some news before I go. Let you go. I had a visitor today to come to my house, and I'm going to be doing videos, and I'm going to need the help of my Kingdom crew, because I got to do videos for the state of Alaska, and I want you guys to help me, because if I shoot one, I'll let you know what I'm going to be shooting, and then you tell me. I got to produce it, I got to write it and produce it. I got to do the whole thing. Real soon. Stella got her groove back. So yeah, you say all right, they need wife counsel. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, honey, I gotta do the videos for a department, for Department of Labor. The video person, me. So I'm in training now. I'm in training. I had my boss came from Juneau, Alaska. That's the capital of Alaska today. And sit in my right here. And she told me today. So I got some classes I'm going to be going to, and I'll be the producer and everything. And they're going to be buying all the equipment and editing equipment, the whole 9 yards from the state of Alaska. And you looking at the face of Alaska for seniors. Yes, I am the face of Alaska for it's going to be about let me tell you what it's going to be about. I wrote down. I got to bring awareness and hope to people of my age or younger that I think 55 that maybe their husband died or for whatever reason they've been out of the workforce and they got to get back in the workforce to make enough money to support themselves or after a spouse died or whatever. They need money other than just a little bit of money. They need some money, to pay mortgage and stuff, whatever a spouse would, the other spouse would, like that. So like I told you that I was going to be the face of the seniors. Well, that's true. Yeah, so when you see Alaska in the workforce and the seniors, you might see this old lady. That's what I'm saying. So she came to tell me from the capital today, I'm the one they chose. I'm the one they chose. And they want to help me fulfill. This is what she say. She say, we want to help you fulfill all of your dreams. She say, everything that you prayed for. You guys, she said, everything that I prayed for, they've been watching my work. The governor of Alaska is well pleased. And I got to it's just this, it's just unbelievable. God is good and he's able. I ain't saying that he's not able. But that right there just let me know. And I don't know if I told you, I remember when I was saying I was kind of dancing around letting you know that something had happened to me on my job. Honey, all that been straightened out. All of that been straightened out, child. Everything. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. They apologized to me for that. And then told me what I was doing and how they appreciate me in the state of Alaska. Yeah. I was just, yeah. So everything that I need, all the equipment that I need, they're going to buy it. They're going to put me in school. And I'm going to be doing internship with the Senior Voice and the senior centers around Alaska. So I want to tell you that. Good news to my subscribers. And you're going to see the two old ladies coming back, the two church sisters, sooner than you think. Okay? And I thank you all for your prayers. and your support and your uplifts and all of that. I really do love you guys, and I'm not just saying it. I love you so much. And for anyone that's looking at my video right now, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. Give me a thumbs up and join the Kingdom Crew. And we got what, 2 months we're going to be in Huntsville, right? So I can't wait to see you guys in Huntsville, Alabama. If you want to know what we're talking about, um, my channel will be going to Huntsville, Alabama, the 20th of October to the 24th of October. But all the information, we got to work on where we're going to be staying and all of that. Also, that we can stay as a group if you like. We have a base and we can meet and greet and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. And y'all, thank you so much. And I just can't, I can believe it. I want to say I can't believe it because God is able. But it just came, it just hit me like a rock. I wasn't expecting what I got, you know. And when she says all the way up from here, the tears, she said, let them be tears of joy. So that's all I got to say. Give me a thumbs up. And thank you for stopping by this evening. And love you guys. Thank you. Good night. Bye-bye, hon.